there that are tuned in to today's show, that are listening, that have had their feet up for the first hour, just listening to the music, thought, this is a bit easy, isn't it? Just listen to some great music and a bit of gap shop here in between, that's all right. But now we want you to get involved in today's show. The PG Tips competition, the P, and of course P is Poli, G, she's not here. So it's P without the G, but the PG Tips competition still goes ahead. So this week I was thinking, and honestly, I've thought, well, what could I ask them? And I was going to ask you something very, very complicated, but then I thought, if I ask them anything too complicated, then there's a good chance a lot of them will be sitting there for hours and waiting on an answer. So I thought, you know what, we'll go the other way and try and make it a bit easier. So I've chosen the easier option. So for some of you out there, this is going to be an absolute doddle. Lots of you out there is going to be an absolute doddle. But what I'm actually aiming this at is sort of the British Asian sort of generation that has grown up over here, is probably second, third generation, and some of the third and fourth generation as well. I'm aiming it at them as well. So if you're all tuned in, and if you can do it, it'd be great if you can get it straight away. But if you need a bit of help, then we don't mind that either. You can go away, you can phone a friend, do a 50-50 with your family, I don't know, ask a restidar. If you're really, really struggling, which I don't think you will be, but there are those options, and I will try and drop you a few clues, and I'm trying to think of a few clues that I could actually give you. But we'll think about them when we come to it. So this week, what I'm going to ask you, here we go then. And don't forget our PG Tips prize. Before she went, she did say she ordered some mugs, so I believe there's some mugs on the way. But I did say I will try and find an alternative prize as well, and I'm still working on that as well. So the winner today will receive something, whether it be a mug or something else. I'm not 100% sure, but there will be a prize coming your way in a few. But you're going to have to be patient, because it is going to take a few weeks now before I can get the prize to you. Because if it is the mug, then I've got to wait for the mugs to arrive, because G's ordered them and they will be delivered to her. So we've got to hang on a few weeks. So if you win, I've got last week winners. Telephone number, so don't worry from last week. If you want, I've still got your details, and this week's I'll keep the details and we will get a prize sorted for you, but you're going to have to be patient with us as we get the prizes out. So this week what I'm asking you is, what do we call, this is something that happened this week in my house, what do we call a shirt in Punjabi beginning with the letter K? That is what I'm asking you this week. A shirt in Punjabi beginning with the letter K. If you think you know what the answer is, give us a call on 0121 753 1296. That's straight into the studio. You can text me as well with your answer. Please put your answer and your name. It's 074 1296 1296. Also, you can hit me on Twitter, which is #Polytank1. You can look up myself on Facebook as well, Poli, P-O-L-I. And you'll see the options there. You can either hit me on the PG Tips page or hit me on my own, if you're a friend that is, on my page, and I'll take your answer there as well. So that's your ways of getting in touch with us today. Don't forget, we have a prize up for grabs, but you're going to have to wait. Be patient, be a patient listener for a few weeks while we sort the prizes out. Very, very easy for some of you, but some of you out there will be thinking, what do you call a shirt? Because whenever I want a shirt, I just say, "Meri shirt le do." What is it in Punjabi? That's what we're asking you today, beginning with the letter K. 0121 753 1296 on the phone if you want to call into the studio. We're also in the golden hour, and the golden hour is about classic tunes, classic artists, classic tunes. Here's taking you back a few generations, as some of you probably won't even remember some of these voices, but I'm going to take you back there anyway. Have a listen to this. There's commentary to start with before the song starts, but the commentary is by the one and only, if all of you will remember him, is Gay Deep. Hello, Radio XL.